Hi, welcome back to my channel where we shamelessly talk about the things that make us smile, especially beauty products. Today I'm going to be talking about my Sephora haul from the Beauty Insider Appreciation event that they just had. I got quite a good haul, so I'm going to go through everything with you and do some swatching. I'm not going to try anything on right now, but I am going to test everything out sort of over time and I'll update you as we go. When I realized that they were going to be doing a sale, I had several things in mind, especially skincare. First one that I grabbed is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. Wayne Goss reviewed it and he said this was great. I'm looking for a serum that works that does not have silicones in it because I hear that silicones can really clog up your pores. This does not have silicones in it, and it says that it has honey and gentle flower acids. I wanted to note that the packaging is really sturdy. It just feels good in your hand and strong. I will let you know what I think of this as I have a chance to use it. I picked up a Drunk Elephant Littles pack, so that means I got a bunch of travel size items from them, and this is what it looks like. Isn't this so cute? I love this pink packaging. It's very smooth and it's clearly waterproof, and what's interesting is that it zips up closed, and then when you want to have it open, it has this little snap, so you could snap it here and it will just sit open. So when you open the Littles packet, you get this booklet that talks all about Drunk Elephant's philosophy and all the products that are in here. And there are a lot of products. So there's this page of products and this page of products. In addition to talking about sort of their skincare philosophy, for each item it has information on how you're supposed to use them item, whether it's like a night or day item, and then suggested uses. So I think that's interesting because it talks about apply it this many times, here's how you can apply it. And I really love that in skincare because I feel like I'll pick up a product in skincare, I'm not really sure how I should incorporate into my skincare routine, how often I'm supposed to use it. A lot of times it just feels like a guessing game. And I might ask people at the counter or in Sephora, I get a different answer depending on who I ask. And I recognize that it's kind of different for every person and you have to figure that out for yourself over time, but at least to start, I like to have a general guideline and then work from there. For every single product, Drunk Elephant decided to do that. I think that's great to keep in mind. So let's quickly go through the products that are in here. The first one is the Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. I don't know if I have anything interesting to say about it other than it says cantaloupe, so I guess it's got a cantaloupe scent to it. Also, the packaging is interesting. It just sort of opens like that, and then you'll apply it, and then you close it, so you don't actually have to take anything all the way off. The only thing I don't love about that is that let's say that you are traveling. I like to put items like that, store it like that, but when I'm traveling, I don't always know if the place I'm staying is the cleanest, and I maybe don't want the applicator touching. The next item is the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. It says Pineapple Ceramide Pro Vitamin B5. Another one is the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, 100% unrefined. One of the things about the Drunk Elephant philosophy that I noticed is that they have this like suspicious 6, and there are 6 different ingredients that they try to keep out of all their products, and that includes essential oils, fragrances, dyes, silicones, drying alcohols, other chemicals. And then the other 2 I already pointed out to you. One is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, and the other one is the Sephora Day Serum. There are so many in here. There's also the Umbra Sheer Physical Daily Defense. I think this is just like an SPF 30. Another one is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. And then last is the Shaba Complex Eye Serum. These are not horrible size. Here it is sort of compared to my face. I think those will last for a little bit, and it gives me a chance to try the entire line. That's all I have to say about that. Again, I really like this little pouch too, so I'm going to zip it up and show you. Cute little pouch, everything fits in there, so if I'm traveling, this would actually be everything that I would need for my skincare except for a makeup remover, although I think the jelly cleanser is supposed to also act as a makeup remover. And then I also, because I love me some cute packaging, they have this little key fob, and it is a little elephant. I don't know if you can see that elephant. Let's see. You can kind of see it. It's not really focused, but you know what I mean. The other item, and this is the last skincare item I got, is the Violet Sea Radiance Mask by Tatcha. I kept this in the box because I wanted to show you how nice the packaging is from start to finish. I just love cute things, so I'm going to go into this. It has a little sort of glittery logo there, and then when you open it up, the first thing you see on the inside is another glittery logo, and it says beautiful faces, beautiful futures, one purchase equals 1 day of school. And then when you go to pull it out, it has a little tie for you, and the entire box comes out. Now, I already opened it, so that's why it's not facing, but when I opened it, it was facing the right way. And it also had this little insert wrapped around it with information on the product. It comes with this cute gold plastic applicator. When you pull it out, inside it has information as well, just about the product and their philosophy. So from start to finish, I thought this packaging was great. So this is a face mask. You wear it for about 15 minutes. I've actually never used a face mask before. The reason I got this one is because it has vitamin C in it, and also it's supposed to be a radiance boosting mask. It has really good reviews on Sephora, and everybody that used it said right after I used it, my skin just felt so radiant. I'm actually planning to try it tonight. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning right now. But I also think this packaging is so cute and it's very solid. So those are the skincare items I got. And again, as I try things, I'll kind of report back and let you know what I think. And then the other items I got were all makeup items. And I was looking at this, and the majority of them are eye products. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram or any of my other videos, but if you have, you will know that I have a ton of eyeshadow product. I really didn't need more, but I love eyeshadow so much. I wish that my eyelid space was bigger because I would just be able to do so much. Instead, I have these hooded eyes and they're not very big. We have to work with what we have. I decided to pick up the Natasha Denona Transfer Matte Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. The reason I wanted to give this a try is because I typically go for dewy finishes, and a lot of times those are not full coverage. And lately I've had sort of breakouts here and here. I thought it would be nice when I want to cover them up to have a more full coverage foundation. I also thought it was interesting that it's matte. Sometimes when I wear the dewy products, because I'm already oily, I just look so shiny. This might be sort of a step in the other direction. I got the shade 41WY Light Medium Warm Yellow. I swatched it earlier. It looked a little drying. It's supposed to be pore vanishing, but I felt like it sort of picked up every line. Also, so with this particular product, I bought it thinking I could try it, and if it didn't work, return it, but my dog ate the packaging. Little Prada, that's her name. What are you doing over there, Prada? She was attacking it while I was getting ready to film. The other item I'm going to show you, this is actually not something I purchased. I got it with my rewards. It's the Bobbi Brown lipstick. Crushed lip color is what they call it, and it's in the shade Bear. I really love these little travel size lipsticks. It's kind of creamy. It's not really opaque. I think you can see that. So many lipsticks. That's okay because I have pretty big lips. I think that works really well. I decided to go ahead and grab the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This is sort of a travel size, so it's smaller. This has been around forever, and I had it in 2009. It was the first primer I got. I think the one I picked up was a different formula, and it didn't have the application wand. I remember it was kind of not chunky, but almost like pasty. It didn't work that well for me. I know that since then they have gone back to the application wand, and I think they've sort of gone back to that original formula. Last two items. First, I'm going to show you the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Aura. This recently came out. It's a recent release from Hourglass. And when it came out, I remember thinking, I don't need another cream eyeshadow. I have a lot of problems with cream eyeshadows in terms of getting them to stay on my eyes. I've tried the Tom Ford cream eyeshadows, I've tried the Charlotte Tilbury, and I just don't have luck with getting them to stay on my oily lids, even when I use a primer. So I wasn't going to grab this one, but it got such amazing reviews and I had a deal. I figured, why not? It killed me because I really wanted to get the shade Blaze, which I think is a little bit more red. So I'm going to swatch it now. What I think is great and cool about this is, see how shimmery that is? That's beautiful, but it's not too intense. I think it would look really nice and light on my eye. But the thing that I thought was really neat about this, I don't know how to explain it. It's so easy to apply. Like, I'm not pressing down hard to get it to apply. It's just very gentle. Like, I'm just very gently touching. Whereas I think usually when we swatch, we press hard to get it to show. Not the case here. It just seems like it applies so well, something about the formula. And I think this would be nice just on its own, or you could probably use it as a topper. I don't see why not. It's kind of sheer. The color is beautiful. I think this is gonna be lovely. There's a Sephora that opened very close to me. There's one that's 10 miles away that I usually go to, but there's one that just opened like 3 miles away, so I'm gonna go tomorrow. I think they have one of the colors I was looking for. I think it's Blaze, actually. The last thing that I grabbed is the Natasha Denona Mini Lila palette. So many fun looks that I can do with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you in a minute, but it's got sort of this like dark purple and this is like a purpley red, and these are mattes, and there's a matte here. I think this is a good neutral, and then these two shimmer shades. So this first one is the shade Flint. But yes, I think that's something I would put in my crease. I'm going to do the mattes first. This is the shade Raisin, which I also really, really like. I think both of these together would go well. And I know it's not swatching really well, but I'm not concerned because I just think it's going to blend out really well and the color looks good. Oh, no, this is the shade Flint. It's backwards. The Flint color is lovely. I think it's a great transition shade. It actually reminds me a little bit, but it reminds me of the shade that I have that is sort of my all over lid color in the Chanel fall winter collection. Yes, this is lovely. I think these go really well together. I already know how I will use them, and I have so many fun ideas in mind. And then the last two are these shimmers. When I swatch them, what I think is interesting about them is they're not too shimmery. That's kind of neat because I love me some shimmer, but sometimes when I have that much shimmer on my eye, I don't feel like I can wear it to work. So here's the dolly. See how nice that shimmer is? I feel like it just looks like a wet shadow, and I could wear that to work easily. And then the last color is the shade Linen, which again is another shimmer, and I just think that is a beautiful shimmer. I think these two will go well together. It's very like wet and lovely. So I also have the Norvina palette, and I think it's different. The shimmers are different because while some of them look similar, are far more glittery when you apply them. Like they're going to be much more intense. People are definitely going to see that glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and compare the shade Dreamer to that shade I just applied, which was Linen, just to give you a look at how different they are. I don't know if you can see, but this one's way more glittery than that one, and this just has like a nice little sheen. Yeah, I think that there are different uses for each of these. I think you can tell, and I have swatched them in other videos, the glitters here are just so much more intense. You don't always want intense glitter eye looks when you're at work. So to have that like lovely sheen that you can wear to work, I think is going to be great. So one other thing that I got, and this is just a maintenance product, it's not super exciting, is the Olaplex Hair Perfector. So when I go to the hair salon, I usually get the Olaplex treatment. It really just helps with my frizz. It keeps my hair really soft. Curly hair is always dry. It can be tough to manage. I get that treatment and it really helps, the Olaplex treatment. And then this is a treatment that you can use sort of in between treatments. So because of the sale, I just picked up two. I think this is really good for people with curly hair. So those are all my products from the Sephora haul. I would love for you to comment below and tell me what you got as part of the Sephora haul. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Would love to have you join the family. And remember, we can just like talk shamelessly here. We don't have to worry about judgment or whatever people think, because you like beauty products, I like beauty products. Like, let's just talk about it. And I love glitter and shimmer. Anyway, look how gorgeous all these colors are. It's been real. Love you guys.